Hey, it's me, Audrey, and this is the story about why I'm not at Disneyland. So, guys, I was driving to Disneyland. I left my house about 4:30. I hope you can hear me because I'm outside and there's a lot of cars driving by. But I left my house at about 4:30. It takes me about an hour to get to Disneyland. And motorcycle, hang on. About 45 minutes in, I heard like a hit on my car, and like literally a millisecond after the hit, my windshield was hit by something. I think all I know is it was white and it was like a square shape, and it was like maybe half the size of my windshield, so something really large. Still don't know what it was, but here's the result. So, and then I noticed once I got out that this is where it hit first. And you could see it was, I don't know, it scratched it pretty good. There's no dent. There's like a huge scratch right there though. So it hit that, and then it hit that. I pulled over to the side and I was shaking and tearing up. I called my husband, who is of course not in town. This has to happen when he's not here. He's in Philadelphia. And as I was talking to him, the freeway, I forget what it's called, like Freeway Safety Patrol or something along those lines, pulled up right in front of me, and I thought maybe it was a tow truck and somebody saw the accident and called. I didn't know what had happened, but the guy said that basically his job is to drive up and down the freeway to look for cars on the side, and if they need to get pulled off to, basically it's like cars that the worst ones are the ones that like are in the middle of the freeway. It's a huge hazard, obviously, and so it's his job to tow them off just to the next exit. It's a free service, and they just take you to the next exit. They can't take you like anywhere else. So he pulled up, he explained all that to me, like who he was and stuff, and I feel so silly walking around like a Dalmatian, but so he got me here, right where I'm parked, and I'm in Irvine. So it's about 45 minutes from my house. I'm at the Irvine Center something. There's like a lot of businesses back that way. So where he dropped me off though is just like a business park, and so I obviously don't want to stay here because it's gonna get dark soon and all these places are gonna close, so it's like not probably safe for me to stay here. So anyway, I called two places hoping that maybe they could drive to me, fix my windshield, and then I would still go to Disneyland. I know that sounds crazy, but I thought it was possible. But because it was after 5 when I called, none of the places were open. They were all about to close or they were closed. And so then I was like, well, I don't want to drive this home. Like, I can see out of it, but I can't see that well out of it. And if, like, honestly, I'm scared it could collapse at any moment. So I didn't want to drive it 45 minutes back to Oceanside. So I called some friends from church because my husband suggested I do that. The husband of this couple from church works for Nissan. Like, he's a mechanic for Nissan. So my husband's like, we'll just ask him what you should do. And he just said, well, we'll just come get you. Like, they didn't even like hesitate to say they were going to come and get me. So him and his wife are on their way up here. I'm going to ride back with her, and he thinks that he can drive the car back because he said he's driven cars in pretty bad shape before. So basically the plan right now is that they're going to bring me back to Oceanside. Right now I'm walking back across the street to where all these businesses are. There's like a Starbucks. That's the address I gave them. Oh, here we go. I gave them the address to the Starbucks because that should be easy to find. And Starbucks doesn't close until 10, so I can wait there and know that I'm going to be safe. And then when they get to Starbucks, we can just hop in their car and then drive back to my car, which is back there. I'm really sad. I'm freaked out a little bit because I have other friends. We were all gonna be like Dalmatians, and one other friend was gonna be Cruella. She's there now with her son as a Dalmatian. And the two other friends that were gonna be Dalmatians, their dog died this morning, and so they're not going either. And it's just like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is happening. And I prayed on the way. I always pray. Sometimes I forget, but I usually pray when I get on the freeway, just that God protects me. And I prayed for my kids because they were going to be home alone tonight, and you know, just kind of prayed to be safe. That God didn't want me there for some reason. And yeah, so I don't know. It could be nothing, but I feel like I shouldn't be there for some reason. So I'm thankful to God for sparing my life, because if it had gone through my windshield, like, it could have killed me. It could have killed me. I feel like when it hit the hood of my car, that slowed it down. And if it had just come straight onto the windshield, it would have gone through, and I could be dead right now. Like, I could, you know, anything. I might have jerked my wheel in reaction to it and died. Like, I'm so grateful to God that I'm alive, that I'm okay. I didn't realize how shaken up I was until I started talking about it. Anyway, well, that is the story of why I'm not at Mickey's Halloween party for the 3rd year in a row that I've had my annual pass. No Mickey's party for me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I don't know how to end a video like this.